All right.
Walking around in women's underwear.
Mark Maron. Jimmy J.J. Walker. Kevin Pollak. Greg Giraldo. Sadly, none of them are here tonight. But this man has performed with each and every one of them. He's performed all over the country, winning the World Series of Comedy in 2013. He is also the co-host of the Eating It podcast, bringing together the best of the culinary world with the comedy world. He is Big A. He is Andy Forrester. Let's hear it for him.
Andy, my boy. Andy, my boy.
Howdy! Awesome. Let's give it up for Rage Against the Machine. They are awesome. Sweet. Killing in the name of. Let's do it. Come on. Just me? Awesome. I'll stage dive. You'll catch me, right, ma'am? That's awesome. Last year I got Dan's name wrong. That was awesome. And then I picked on his mom. So I promised not to pick on Dan's mom or get his name wrong. Right, Fred? He's okay. Anyway, it's a good time. I love it. I've been waiting for an evil clown to come out of those balloons all night long. Come on! Stare at those balloons all night long going, there's going to be an evil clown coming out of there. This is going to get real good, real fast. Hadn't been one clown coming out of those balloons all night long. You're looking at me like, I don't know what you're talking about, you non-Stephen King fan, whatever. It's a good time. I love it. Bouncers here again at the funniest accountant show. Bouncers. Bouncers. They had him here last year. I couldn't stop laughing when I got here. Actually, I almost turned around last year. I was like, I walked up and there were just two big dudes like, what are you doing here? And that was last year. And so I knew what to expect when I got here this year. Except this year, they frisked me. It's accountants. What do you think's going to happen here? Like, somebody going to whack somebody with a ledger? I don't get it, man. I get this ballpoint pen out, things are going to happen. I don't get it, man. I got frisked twice. It was super weird. Cheerleaders, you know, they... You know, when you sign up to be a cheerleader, you might cheer for anything at a school. Like the football team, the basketball team, baseball, chess club. Those girls and guys get to go home tomorrow and say, we cheered for accountants. Yeah. And their classmates are going to be like, what the hell are you talking about? Are you drunk or high or what is wrong with you? No, seriously, we brought the mascot out and everything. Where? Over at the center stage with the accountants. Are you going to get kicked out of school? Because it sounds like you should be. It's super weird. Hey, don't forget to donate to GoFundMe.search for the Southeast Funniest Accountant. If you have any time, sometime today or tomorrow, just type all this in. It's only 600 pieces of text. Hey, Dan, I don't want to tell you how to do anything, I swear. Slightly easier idea, just tell you. GoFundMe.com, SFTSFT. No, A, sorry, there you go. Just saying, initial, just an idea for next year, just saying. Because from out there, that's real hard to read. I'm not picking on you, Dan, I swear. It's not what I do. I'm just saying, reading glasses only work up close, and I can't read that at all. So, I did a gig this past year in the Bahamas at the Atlantis in the Bahamas. I don't know if y'all have ever seen that place. It's got the shark tank with the water slide that goes through it. You can get eaten and die, and it's in the Bahamas. Which is exactly where a fat ginger wants to be, which is 3 inches from the sun. It is awesome. I don't know if you can tell, but I don't do what's known as tan. I burn constantly all the time. I got sunscreen on right now. That's how bad it is for me. I get sunburn walking to my car, and I park in a garage at midnight. That's how bad it is. It's ridiculous. These lights are hurting right now. That's a 2-week gig when you go down there. They got a comedy club in the Atlantis. It's a 2-week gig, and I had, you go down there, and I pretty much stay in the hotel room the whole time. I'd go out, at night, late at night on the beach and fly my kite, because that's what you do when you're a fat ginger. Cops come out, what the hell are you doing? I'm like, I'm a ginger, leave me alone. What do you want me to do? And I don't know if you've ever seen that place, but it's a great big water park surrounded by a giant casino hotel thing. And every now and then I would suck it up and go out during the day. I'd put on long pants and long sleeve shirt and a sombrero because I'm Mexican. And I'd go out there to the water park, and they got this one ride. It's this lazy river / rip-roaring rapids. It is. And what you do is you get on this inner tube and you start floating, and all of a sudden you're in this rapids. You could fall off and die and lose an arm or a leg, and then you're back into the lazy river, kind of bloodied up a little bit. Then you're back into the rapids again, and all of a sudden an eyeball pops out, and then you're back into the lazy river part again, back into the rapids, and you lose an ear, and all your hair's gone, and you're back into the lazy river. And after a couple more times of this, finally you're in the lazy river part, sitting on the inner tube, and they got to get you up a hill. And the only way they can do that is they got this conveyor belt. So there you are on an inner tube riding up a conveyor belt, and that is the closest you will ever be to being a Krispy Kreme donut right there. I was like, oh my God, if there is a waterfall of icing at the top of this thing, I am never leaving. I will become a Bahamian. That's what I'll do. There was no waterfall of icing. So here I am in center stage with bouncers and accountants. It's a good time. After being there for 2 weeks, I finally did something tropical. I went snorkeling. I had a good time. I don't think the ladies in that hot tub had as much fun as I did, but I had a good time. I really did. I had all my swimmies and my goggles and my fins, and you get hot water in that snorkel, it burns. It really does. But I had a good time. Those ladies said they felt uncomfortable, and I think that's their problem. I do. I don't think they were dressed appropriately. That's their fault, so shame on them. It's a good time. That's what I say. I had a couple of new jokes I wanted to tell you people. I didn't want to forget them, so. See, y'all survived the hurricane. It came through Atlanta, right? Hurricane Irma, right? They talked about that on the NPR. That's where I was listening to it. They were just talking about it nonstop. And I am not kidding you. The lady on NPR was like, the governor of Florida is encouraging everyone to evacuate Florida. So if you are in Florida, please evacuate. Today's program is brought to you by Visit Clearwater, Florida. That's a poorly placed commercial right there. Maybe don't have them as an advertiser on the day everybody has to evacuate Florida. It seems kind of crazy. I thought it was crazy that y'all had a hurricane coming through Atlanta. So it didn't seem right at all. Super weird. I've been trying to lose weight, which I know seems like a big lie right off the bat. Yeah, I've been trying to cut carbs, which is just a nice way of saying I've been slicing bagels, and One of the millions of signs that I needed to lose weight is I was starting to snore during the day while I was breathing, just normally like you do. I don't know if anybody else has that problem, you know? Just be like, what are we having for dinner? You kids done your homework yet? Need a couple of Big Macs, a couple of fries? Anybody else want anything? We're good. I don't know what's worse, that or choking on your own spit for no apparent reason. That's the best, isn't it, you know? Just be talking to somebody, all of a sudden you're like, I was talking about... Oh, good Lord. Woo. God forbid you do that in front of your whole family in the car. I did that the other day. My wife was like, what in the hell happened? I think I swallowed and breathed at the same time. She's like, here, have some water. Did you hear what I just said? You trying to kill me? I don't know what I'm doing. I actually had to go to the doctor the other day. Here's something I don't understand about going to the doctors. When they ask you to take off all your clothes, they leave the room, but then they have no problem coming back in once you're buck naked. It's like if you're naked, you're a patient, but if you're taking off your clothes, you're a stripper. Either way, I have got to get a new optometrist because that is not working out for me at all right there. I don't think they got my prescription right. I don't know why I had that pole in his office. It's weird. This is true. My optometrist asked me the weirdest question the other day, and this is absolutely true. He was like, have you noticed any floaters recently? No. I usually just flush and walk away. I'll keep an eye out for you. I don't know what this has to do with the eye exam or why I'm naked, but you're super weird. I should probably get a different optometrist. I heard this awesome story recently about this lady from Texas. I heard it on the radio, and this lady was born and raised in Texas. She went to go get her teeth fixed, and when she woke up out of the gas, she had a British accent. You know, which I think is pretty funny that she went to go get her teeth fixed and woke up with a British accent, because if there's one group of people that are never getting their teeth fixed, it is the British. But anyway, they interviewed the lady, and she was like, everybody thinks I'm faking it, but I'm not. It's real. It's not my fault. I've never even left the country. All I did was go get my teeth fixed, and I woke up out of the gas, and I'm talking like this, and even my family thinks I'm faking it, and I swear it's real. It's not my fault. And here's the thing. It's a real thing. It's called foreign accent syndrome, and there's been a couple of hundred cases of it over the years, but every time it happens, it's always somebody waking up out of a coma or out of the gas with like a British or a Scottish or an Irish accent. But you never hear about somebody like over in England, like falling and hitting their head and waking up and they're like, man, me and my mate Nigel, we's walking our pet poodle, Beef Wellington. Dang if that dog didn't wander in front of my ass and trip me. I fell and hit my head. I woke up sounding like this. I ain't even never been to South Carolina before. It's dumb as hell. I mean, it matches these teeth, but I'm tired of sounding like this. I'm about to lose my damn job. I'm a brain surgeon. They won't let me hold a scalpel anymore. A scalpel. I've been holding scalpels since I was in med school. It's dumb as hell. That's a lot of fun to do, by the way, I gotta tell you. All right, I got one more and I'll leave you people be. I made pretty good time getting here. I drove from Raleigh, and but I did have a little bit of traffic I hit, and some of it is just morons in their car, and then sometimes it's geese. And I have decided that geese are the dumbest animal in the world. They really are when you think about it. Like, first of all, they couldn't find a natural habitat if it jumped up and bit them in the face. And I'm pretty sure the geese, their natural habitat is not like the one strip of land around your office building or, a median strip of the highway or the parking lot of the arena. I don't think that's the natural habitat of the geese. And the other thing is they have no idea how to cross the road. They're jerks, They'll be like over here eating grass, and they're like, well, this is delicious. Holy crap, there's grass over there. We should go over there and get some of that grass. What do you think? Well, let's do it. Bob, are you coming? Shirley, what the hell is your deal? Do I have to come back and get you? And every time I see this, I roll my window down and go, you have wings! You can fly! What is your deal? You have traffic backed up for years! I may have a bit of the road rage. All right, I'm Andy Forrester, and you people are awesome.
The Geese Whisperer, Andy Forrester. Thank you, Andy.
Great job.